What's up, boys? We're going to take a look at some more player props today on Prize Picks. Got Monday Night Football tonight. We got the Dolphins and the New Orleans Saints and Ian Book. So we're taking a look at some of these today. If anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Those three things would help me out. So if you guys would do those three things, the channel's been growing quite a lot lately. Seriously, do appreciate you guys. It means a lot that you guys are liking the videos and subscribing, and turn on post notifications. You guys can get updated videos from me. But yeah, also Prize Picks promo code. They match your first deposit up to $100, 100%. So yeah, definitely use the promo code in my description, and yeah, right there, DOMG. Use that code when you guys sign up. Pretty great. I use that for my player props. It's available in most states. There's more likely that it's in your state than not your state, so should be pretty good right there. But yeah, also free Discord is in the description, and I also have a Patreon. That link is in the description. $10 a month, give you guys my picks every single day. I recommend joining on the 1st because it's going to charge you guys today, the 27th, and on the 1st. So I definitely recommend waiting till January 1st. If you guys really want in, contact me on Discord. The link is in my description again for that Discord, and then message me over there. You're more likely to reach me on there other than Twitter, which is DOMG props. So, but let's go ahead and talk about some of these player props today. Over on Prospects. So let's go ahead and start this out here. I got 4 different ones for you guys today that we'll go ahead and take a look at. So let's take a look at, I think we want to take a look at receptions, I think is what we want. Yeah, we're going to take a look at receptions. So there's two guys that I like out of these couple guys. So let's take a look at Devontae Parker first. Devontae Parker, he's at 4. So as you can see, he's been pushing quite a lot. We're not really looking for a push, really, but he should be able to hit this against the Saints tonight. 4, 5, 8, 4, and 4. So he's been pushing a lot. Pushes really won't hurt you, but we're not really going for the push. But I do think he can grab 5 receptions tonight for sure, and really, hopefully, should not go under. But I like Devontae Parker a lot. There's not really something we can necessarily take a look at for receptions here. We can take a look at completions that the Dolphins or the Saints are allowing. So opponent completions per game. So Tua's throwing the ball. He's got one of the highest completion percentage in the league. Recently, I do know that. But New Orleans, so they're allowing about 22.4 completions per game. So he has to grab 5 out of those 22.4. Let's take a look at number 5, see where they have Devontae Parker for tonight. So Devontae Parker, they have him grabbing 4.18. So they like him to pretty much push. I do think you can go ahead and grab that 5. I do think you can grab 5 tonight. Should be a pretty good look for Devontae Parker. But we're not going to focus on that one too much because there's a high chance of a push right there. But Traquan Smith is another one that I do like. So 3 out of 5 hit rate in his last 5. He's at 2, 3, 2, 4, and 5. So he's got Ian Book thrown to him, which is kind of, not a big fan of that. But 2.5 receptions here. Who knows, though? Maybe Ian Book comes out and surprises a lot of people. We'll see. But Miami here, they're allowing... Where's Miami? They're allowing about 23.4 completions per game, so he has to grab 3 of those. So Smith... Let's take a look at Traquan Smith. They have him at 2.88 receptions. So they like him on the over 4 receptions, just like me. So I think it's a really good look for Traquan Smith tonight to hit this over. He's been looking a lot better. The numbers are a lot better across the season, and he should be able to grab 3 tonight. But I'm going to keep that one nice and brief there for the receptions. But one that I definitely do like a lot is Almond McCalebb to score a touchdown. So 4 out of 5 hit rate in his last 5. Did not hit against Tampa, but he did hit against the Jets, Falcons, Tampa before, and Seattle. So just needs to grab 1 touchdown. That could be reception or rushing. So let's take a look at... We can look at rushing defense, opponent rushing touchdowns per game. So take a look at that and where Miami's at. They're about in the middle. So they're allowing about 0.9 rushing touchdowns per game. So, yeah, that's pretty much not technically, but never mind. Just forget that. I was going to say they allow pretty much a touchdown in 90% of the games, but that's not really right. But, yeah, 0.9 right there for Miami is what they're allowing. So, and it's Alvin Kamara. He should be able to score a touchdown here. Let's take a look at what number 5 says, because that's not only rushing, by the way. This is only rushing, but he can also score a receiving touchdown. And with Book being the quarterback, they might be running the ball a little bit more and hopefully giving the ball to Kamara a lot. Maybe he takes a lot of checkdowns. We'll see. But 0.51 touchdowns, 0.13 touchdowns for receiving is what they have him at. So they like him on the over 4 touchdowns. So they have pretty much 0.64 to score a touchdown, right? Kind of, technically. But, yeah, so 0.64 for Kamara to score a touchdown. So Yeah, 4 to 5 hit rate. It's looking really good for Kamara. 4 to 5 hit rate. Going against Miami, who's allowing 0.9 rushing touchdowns per game. And the projections kind of agree with us on the over a little bit. So I like Kamara a lot tonight. What other one do we want to take a look at? Let's take a look at, also on prizepicks, they have defense, fantasy score. They have kicker, fantasy score. And they also have tackles. So you can get a lot of, you can get 12.5 times your money. You can get 15 times your money. But Jason Sanders here, 8 fantasy score. There's not really something we could take a look at here. I might be able to pull up a game log on my phone here of what he has done fantasy score-wise. But I think I like Sanders a little bit today for fantasy score. I don't think there is a stat, special teams defense. Oh, you actually can. Opponent field goals made per game. Where's New Orleans here? New Orleans, you're allowing about 1.9 field goals per game. So that's 6 points right there. If he is able to nail 2, and then they just need, 2 PATs in order to push that. But I think Sanders could be a good look tonight. Let's see what he's been doing in his last couple of games. So I have it on my phone here. Let's take a look at what he's been doing. So he had 7 last matchup against the Jets. He had a 20 to 29 yard field goal and 4 PATs. So he had 10 and 10 against the Giants and the Panthers. He had 6 against the Jets again. So yeah, he's been hitting it a good amount of games, but I don't know. It's almost like a toss-up. So 10, 8, 10, 10, 10, 7. He's been doing a lot better in recent games, but they're allowing the most fantasy points, or the Saints are allowing the 12th most fantasy points to kickers. So we also take a look at the other kicker here for the Saints. So let's go ahead and head over there. Brett Maher, old Cowboys kicker. So Maher, Miami's allowing the 5th most fantasy points to kickers. So that is something that could end up being pretty good. He had 12 and 10 in his last 2 games. So maybe that's even a better one. But yeah, Miami's allowing the 5th most to kickers, according to Yahoo Fantasy Football. So can you even look at kickers on here? I don't think you can, but let's check it out. No, you can't. Yeah, it's DFS, so I don't know why I really thought I could do that, but actually, you can look at kickers. Okay, sweet. So, whoops, don't want to log in. So can you look at just fantasy score? Fantasy points. They have Sanders 8.3 and Maher at 7.2. So they like Sanders on the over 4 fantasy points for kickers. They're looking to make 2 extra points and 2.27 field goal attempts with 1.79 field goals made. So maybe it's a pretty good look. We'll have to end up seeing here. But I don't know. I think it's a good look for both kickers. I think both of these guys could potentially hit that. What's the over-under? Actually, the over-under for this game is really, really low. I forgot about that. I think the over-under is like 36, 37 or something like that. Let's actually check that out here. So, I don't know. Not that the over-under is really going to kind of hurt, but I still think that could end up being good news for kickers. But, yeah, it's 37.5 for kickers. So, 37.5, or not for kickers. What am I talking about? 37.5 over-under in today's game. So, I do like the Saints defense a little bit too over fantasy score, but kickers could be a good look today as well. So, we'll see, man. But that's going to do it for today's video. If anyone is new, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on post notifications. Those 2 things will help me out, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.